Begin by finding a comfortable seat in a chair or on the floor. You can have your hands, one lying in the other in your lap, or you can have them resting gently on each knee. Your feet can be on the floor, or they can be crossed at your ankles. One thing that I like to share about meditation is to go ahead and distend your stomach. It's a trick I learned years ago, that if you allow your stomach muscles to release, almost like you're pretending you're pregnant, your spine can float more easily. This will relax you and allow you to have a straight seated position. Close your eyes and come into contact with both nostrils at the same time. Notice if the air on the inhale has a temperature. Notice if it has a sensation. Notice if you're moving your attention from one nostril to the other, and incline yourself to breathe through both nostrils simultaneously. This will help to balance your brain and your attention. On your next inhale, breathe in through both nostrils and allow the air to touch the back of your throat. Pay attention to just the small trip that the air is making from just before it hits the nostrils all the way to the back of the throat. On your next inhale, breathing in through both nostrils, touching the back of the throat, allowing the jaw to relax, the ears to relax on both sides of the head simultaneously. Breathing in through the nostrils, the back of the throat, this time pulling the air all the way down to the center of your chest, to your heart space. Continuing to breathe in this journey as you imagine the heart and the feeling of the heart living in your chest, surrounded by your protected rib cage. Guide your attention to feel the rib cage in a 360 circumference, including the back body and the front body. And just notice what's here. Perhaps there's a sensation, emotion, maybe even feels like stickiness or darkness. And you can just allow the breath to come into contact with anything that's here. Allowing the breath to perhaps bring some openness and ease. And if the mind wants to get involved and start telling stories or take you on little journeys about what you're finding, you can just tell the mind, that's okay, good job. Your job is to think. So you can just wait patiently over in that sweet little corner while I come back to my body and refocus your attention on the breath. On the next inhale, breathing in through the nose, past the back of the throat, down past the heart, and into the solar plexus. Again, just noticing what's here. This can be a place where anxiety lives, and if that's true for you, just breathe and accept there's no need to resist. We can allow anything that's here to be here just as it is. And continue just breathing into that space. On the next inhale, inhaling through the nose, the back of the throat, past the heart space, the solar plexus, and all the way down into your lower abdomen, as if you could sit comfortably inside your hips. Again, just noticing sensations, emotions, as we pour ourselves back into our bodies. We typically live anywhere from 5 to 20 feet out in front of ourselves at all times, divorced from what our body is really trying to tell us. On this next breath, in through the nostrils, the back of the throat, the heart space, the solar plexus, the abdomen, and continuing to pour yourself back down into your body, into your thighs, your knees, your calves, all the way down into your feet, as if you could feel all 10 toes from the inside out, as if you could feel the skin inside your feet from the inside out, anchoring down into your body for maybe the first time today, maybe the first time this week, maybe the first time ever. Consciously coming back to yourself. On the next inhale, making that trip again from the nostrils to the back of the throat, down past the heart space, solar plexus, lower abdomen, legs, all the way down to sit in the feet. This time inviting the arms and hands and fingers. And on the next 3 to 5 breaths, breathing as if you're breathing the entire skin of your body from the inside out, as if you're a giant balloon sitting down inside your own skin. 5 long, deep breaths. And at the end of the 5th breath, just noticing what it's like to be inside your body. This is the starting point for digging in your trash. This is the starting point of feeling safe in your body. This is the starting point for continuing. This is the starting point for a continuous question of how is it that I can more adequately reveal the truth of who I am to myself. And slowly bringing the attention to the back of the neck and allowing the eyes just to open a tiny bit. As you keep the attention on the back of the neck, this will help you to stay down and in your body. As you flutter the eyes completely open and return to present space and time in your room. I appreciate you so much being with me today. I offer you deep metta, which means loving kindness and magic.